Hello everyone. Hi Deb, Jody, Lisa. Nice to see you guys jumping right on. Fabulous. I'm going to go ahead and get started. I've got some friends with me. All right, let's see. Happy Tuesday, everybody. This is Barb Reed, the Wexford Stamper, and we're here today to do another fun project. And again, we're going to be using some of the new product from our brand new catalog launching tomorrow in the afternoon. So we got to be ready. So I think it's at 2 o'clock in the afternoon tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. So we get ready. And for those that do not have a catalog and would like one, please message me and I'll make sure I get one to you. If you are a customer of mine, you should already have it. I've sent those out. So if you don't have it and you're a customer, please contact me and I'll get it to you as quick as I can. If you're not a customer but would like to see one, let me know and I will get one for you. So this launches tomorrow. Very excited. All us demonstrators are very excited. And I have a couple other announcements. This is our in-color card kit, sampler card kit that I put together. This has all the in-colors, enough cardstock to make 10 cards. And there's designer series paper in there. There's the new ribbon. There's the new little enamel dots. There's Whisper White inserts, everything you need to make some beautiful cards with the new in colors. So if you would like one of those, these are $20. Please let me know. I'm going to be ordering for my first round of kits tomorrow. So let me know and I'll put you on that list. I know several of you here are already on that list. So that's one thing I would like to give a little commercial for. And then the other, of course, is my designer series paper share. And this year, our designer series paper share is coming in this little desktop file. And each of these designer series paper shares will have a 6x6 piece of every single designer series paper in the catalog. So that's pretty exciting. That's 132 pieces of designer series paper. And they will be, now these are from last time. I know these are going to be retiring, but we'll have the same kind of setup. We'll put them in the nice bag in their specific pack, and then we will give you a label of colors and all that thing to keep it nice and organized, and then you can put it right on your craft table and ready to use. So if you would like one of these are $40. And again, I am going to be sending out for my first round tomorrow. So let me know, and I'd love to include you into that. So those are my commercials for the day. Thank you for listening. Today, we are going to be using one of my new favorites from the new catalog, and it is the Sunflower Suite. And actually, it's not the Sunflower Suite, it's Flowers for All Seasons Suite, and this is a bundle. This is Celebrate Sunflowers, and it comes with a set of dies, and we're going to be using one of the dies today. This is a fabulous set. Love it. I wanted to show you some of my other samples that I made, just to give you an idea, since I'm not making a card today, that you will get an idea of what they are like. So here, this is the one I demoed last week. Very simple card, but so pretty. I love the image, the large sunflower image is just beautiful. Lots of great detail. And here's one I used some of the paper from one of the new designer series paper packs. It looks kind of like tile, and I really love how that came out. This one, I just stamped the back and I just used the white, Whisper White for the flower there. This one, I used the wood from that same pack of designer series paper, and then I added a little gold foil overlay, and that is a die that comes with the set as well. So it's just so many beautiful things that you can make. So, and here's one that has, I actually did, you can make 2 of them by lining up the flowers along the edge of the paper and then cutting it in half. So this is actually started like that. And then I cut the paper in half, and now I have enough for 2 cards. So I just love that, how you can kind of build it up together and then make a little border on your card. So those are just a few of the samples that I've been working on, but I just love, hi Rhonda, just love this set. Always been a lover of sunflowers. So this is a real fun set to start my new annual catalog with. Now, what we're going to be making today is a new version of this. I made these around celebration time, and I just love them. I thought they were so cute, and I thought this would be a great little gift to give to somebody. And I'll show you what's inside at the end, but it is a little tea box gift. All right, and don't worry, all the dimensions and all the materials that I use will be on my blog. All right, so we're going to be making this version today. It's going to use one of the sentiments and one of the images from our new sunflower bundle. All right, let's go ahead and get started. And if you look, I'm actually using one of the new in colors for this. This is called Bumblebee. Very, very pretty. A little softer than our other yellows that we have. More buttery, I think, would be a good way of describing it. But this is Bumblebee, one of our brand new colors. And this paper is cut at 7 by 5 5/8. So that's what we're going to start out with for our box. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to lay it in the portrait mode or with the long side at the top. And I'm going to score at 1 1/2 inch. Remember, all this will be on my blog, so no need to try to jot it down. 1 1/4, 4 3/8, 5 1/8. All right, then we're going to turn it to have the short side up top. Oh, no, wait, I think I did it backwards. Yep, I did it backwards. All right, I'm going to have to get another piece of paper. Hold on. We can make this work. We can make this work. I'm getting my cutter. Gonna cut my paper. 7 by 5 5/8. Okay, like it never happened, right there. Okay, let's go ahead and try that one again. See, even us stampers that you think are really, really seasoned stampers, we still make mistakes. So let's try that again. Okay, we're going to go with the short side at the top. That's the portrait. And we're going to do portrait at the top. Now I'm getting myself all befuddled. 1/2, 1 1/4, 4 3/8, 5 1/8. Okay, I think I'm on the right path now. Okay, so we're going to do on the landscape side 2 1/2, 1 1/4, 3 1/4. Oh my goodness. 5 3/4, 6 1/2. Whew. Well, that was. All right. Finally got our numbers right. And remember to look on the blog because they will be right there. Don't listen to me. Read my blog. All right. Now we've got all our lines. And now I'm going to go ahead and go in on the score lines, and I'm going to fold all those and crease them with my bone folder. Okay. Sorry about that, gang. But I'm coming back. Coming back. All right. Got all those lines creased. All right. There we go. Phew. All right, now let's do some cutting. Okay, I'd like to start the cutting holding this in the landscape position with the thin rectangle to the right. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to cut up through two horizontal score lines and then cut that off. I made a little niche there because then this is the panel that's we're going to put adhesive on and glue the box together with. We're going to do the same thing on the top. All right, now we're going to come in one more vertical score line and cut up to the second again, but this time we're only going to cut off the bottom one and put little notches in there to make it a nice little tab to go inside your box. Same thing here. Up, we're going to cut off the outermost rectangle and then notch those to make them tabs. All right, everybody, so far so good? All right, now we're going to go to the next vertical score line, cut all the way up, and we're going to actually cut this totally off, this bottom set. Okay, then we're going to make this a tab again, the same way we did before. All right, now we're going to turn it around and we're going to leave this piece here because it's opposite of the one that we cut off. And we're going to cut up these two vertical score lines and make this a tab. Okay. And since we left this one on here, we're going to cut this off. All right, so let me lay that there for you. You can get a feel for what I did. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and bring in my triple punch, and I'm going to round my corners of my tabs just so that they will slip more easily into the box. I use this all the time. This sits on my craft table all the time because I like to give it a little more of a finished look. And it gives it enough that it'll slide in nice and smoothly, but it won't be so loose that it'll just flip right out. So it's the perfect combination. So there we go. There is the template. All done. All right, now before we put it together, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to put my piece of designer series paper on. Okay, and this is from the new suite as well. Okay, now I'll bring in this paper on this side is what I used to make this little box. And tomorrow morning for coffee and cards, we're going to be using this set as well. And I will be demonstrating this box. Dory has 2 cards and I'll show you how to make this cute little birthday box. So it uses the same paper, but we're going to be using the other side. All right, so now when you put the box together, okay, this is going to be the front of the box. So that's where I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my piece of designer series paper. I'm going to go ahead and get out my glue. I'm going to just use Tombow. And the reason I like to put my paper on before I construct the box is because you can really press down and get a nice, even and firm adhesion on your paper because you can push down on it. If you push down like this when it's put together, you're going to squash it. So don't tell me how I know that, but I do. All right, so there is the designer series for the front of the box. The next thing we do is we're going to put our box together. So I'm going to turn it here, and I'm going to go ahead and put my tear and tape along the edge here. Okay. Then I'm going to take my little pick tool, and I'm getting better at this. I'm going to, sure beats fingernails, that's for sure. And then I'm going to turn it over on its back, fold in the final 2 score lines here, and then just fold this over. And because it was scored properly, even though I didn't quite have those numbers right at first. Okay, it will come together and it will fold and stay together nicely for you. Okay, so there is our box put together. Okay. Yep, here we go. So here's where it opens. Now I'm going to show you the fun things that I put inside. Okay, let me show you in here. This is half the fun for me. All right, there's actually 3 things inside the little tea box. Okay, of course, there's a tea bag. And then I got this crystallized honey. Thought that was a nice, cute little option. And then look at these. I got these individually wrapped little mini Stroop waffles. Aren't they adorable? I thought, oh my gosh, how is all that stuff going to fit in? And it fits perfectly. So let's go ahead and slide those in. If you're interested in any of those items, I will put links to them. I got them all on Amazon, and I'll put links to them in the at the bottom of the Facebook Live, right in the announcement. So watch for those, or you can directly email me or message me and I'll give you all that information. But inside we have the tea bags, the Stroop waffles, and the honey. Here I can show you. I got a pack of the Twinings honey like this. That was in Amazon. And then I got a whole pack of these cute little honey, crystallized honey packets. And then the last thing I got were these cute little Stroop waffles, minis. Okay, so you get a good sized box. So I'm going to make several of these boxes for friends and for hopefully a craft show I'm going to have later in the summer. So it's really, really fun things to put inside, but it would hold other things as well. All right, so let's go ahead and get back to our project and finish up the front of our box. All right, so let's go ahead and do some stamping. Okay, I'm going to bring in some Whisper White scrap, and I'm going to bring in my stamp, the smaller sunflower from this set, and I'm going to use my Memento ink, and I'm going to stamp it right on, right on my paper. Oops. And then I'm going to come in with my blends, and I wanted this to be a very, very bright sunflower, so I went right in with my dark Mango Melody. And I just love the way that it gives it that orangey yellow kind of a look. When I think of sunflowers, this is usually the color that I think of, that really brilliant orangey yellow color. So I'm really just going over it with my dark blend all the way around. These blends are wonderful. They're alcohol-based markers, so you're not going to see any of the strokes that you're coloring with. It all blends in together. And you want to remember to always use the Memento ink so you don't have any ink that's going to run and make your project look a little muddled. All right, so I'm all the way around with my Mango Melody Dark. So pretty. I just love that. And now I'm going to come in with the soft suede. And this one I went light because I wanted to make sure I'd be able to see all the little details of the center. I just love the way they designed this stamped image, that you have the little dots and everything, that you can kind of see the little seeds in there. So I wanted to stick with the lighter so that you can see all that. There we go. Now I can see a little white there still. So what I did is I have the Daffodil Delight here, and I came in a little bit, made sure all those pieces were covered up so we didn't have any white showing through, and just went up a little bit into the leaves. There we go. Love it. All right, last of all, we're going to go ahead and color our leaves. And for this one, I always like to do the Old Olive. I think that's a great color combination with the orangey yellow. And this is the light. Now remember, with the launch of the new catalog, the blends will no longer be available separate. So if there's one that you need, particularly that's run out, but you don't want to buy a couple, you might want to do that before tomorrow, because starting tomorrow, they're all going to be available in pairs only. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm going to mix in a little bit of that dark that I put around the edge of the flower. And there we go. There is our beautiful sunflower. And now before I bring in the die cutting machine, I'm going to go ahead and do one more stamping piece, and that is on my circle. This is a stitch circle. Man, I'm having a day here. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp that right there. And now I'm going to go ahead and bring in my die cut machine, and we're going to cut this out. Okay, I think I might have to get some new acrylic platform sandwiches too here. All right, there is my sunflower. I'm coming down with, this is one of the dies that comes in the bundle, and all you do is line it up. Having this nice magnetic platform makes it really easy. It stays put, and then you're going to run it through. And there we go. Perfect. So very easy to cut it out. No fussy cutting for this one. All right, then I'm going to go ahead and bring this in. And we're going to go ahead and put our box together. And look what I did. I dropped. It's not a good day today. I'm going to improve though, I'm sure. All right, I'm going to go ahead. So this is the moral of the story is don't drop your ink pad on your project while you're working. And then I'm going to go ahead and put that up there. Pretend you don't see all those black lines. Use your imagination. And then I'm going to put a little dimensional on the bottom there. And that's just going to come in right here like that. So your leaves are going to stick off a little bit on the side there. All right, last thing you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and bring in your little bow. This is made out of a little bit of the natural twine. I'm going to stick it to a glue dot and then pull it off. There we go. And then I'm going to line that up on my box. And there we go. And let's bring in the nice one. There we go. Little television trick there. So there is your final project. So remember the things I put inside. Let me pull them out here. But there's lots of other things you can put inside. And I think this would be a great little favor for, like, if you have a tea, a ladies' tea, or just a little pick-me-up for a friend. So I put the tea bag, and I put the Stroop waffle cookie, and then the granulated honey. Okay, and all those are available on Amazon, and I will share the links with you in my blog post. All right, there we go. And there you have it. There is our project for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Take care, and I will see you on Thursday with another fabulous project at noon. Take care. Bye-bye.